Today, I'm talking about the motivation myth. I'm Ron, and this is my fitness journey. Hi, and welcome to Ron's Fitness Journey. If you struggle with weight loss, healthy lifestyle decisions, and getting generally fit, then you've come to the right place. And if you'll subscribe down below and click that little bell icon, we can take the journey together. This was not how I intended to record this video, I'm just going to say right off the bat. But unfortunately, life intervened today, and this is the only option that I have. Obviously, I'm in the car. If it's a little noisy, I apologize. But this is a message that I really wanted to bring to you. I really wanted to share with you, and I didn't want to delay it, so I wanted to get this recorded today. I want to talk a little bit about motivation, because many of us, we struggle in getting started, not just with weight loss and with exercise, but in many areas of life. We struggle with this argument that we have for ourselves. I would really like to do that thing. I'd really like to lose weight. I'd really like to start exercising. I'd really like to, whatever. But I'm just not motivated. If I could just find the motivation, if I could just get motivated, then I could get started. And the problem with that statement is it is evidence of some very wrong thinking that we tend to have about how we get moving, how we break the inertia in our own lives to get started at something. We have this idea, and we work on this idea, that in order to break the inertia in our lives and get started at something, we need to feel a certain way. We call it motivation. That is, we feel excited, or we feel happy, or we just have this great burning desire that makes us want to go and do that thing, and therefore that emotional push is what gets us going. And what we're really saying, without even thinking about it, is the fact that in order to find that emotional push that we need to get started and break the inertia in our lives, what we really need is some kind of outside stimulus or outside circumstances that will get us excited or get us moving. We need something outside ourselves to motivate us in order to get started. That kind of thinking is exactly why many people never make the life changes that they really know that they need to make and that they want to make in their life, because that kind of outside stimulus and that kind of motivation is just rare within our lives. And even whenever we find that kind of motivation, it tends to not last. The problem is that we want to use our emotions and how we feel to drive us to do the things that we should do. But our emotions and the way that we feel is a really bad driver for life, because our emotions can be all over the place. How I feel now can be completely different from how I feel 5 minutes from now, or an hour from now, or tomorrow morning. And so if I'm dependent upon feeling a certain way in order to do what I should do, then when I happen to feel that right way, when I'm happy, excited, have those positive emotions, I'll do that thing. But when I'm feeling bad, whenever I'm angry, whenever I just am feeling kind of blah or down, or maybe just feeling ambivalent and I just don't really care, then I'm not going to do the things that I know I should do and that I know I need to do. So those feelings and emotions are really, really bad motivators. They are not a good way to break the inertia within our lives of our bad habits and bad decisions and get us moving in the right direction. The question is, what are good motivators? What are the good things that can break the inertia in our lives and get us moving? The better drivers for those things that we should do are things like decision and commitment and determination. Those are the things that get us actually going. We become internally motivated, not because I feel a certain way and I'm happy and have positive feelings about what I'm doing, but because in my mind, I know that that's the thing that I should do. And therefore, I'm going to make a commitment to do what I know I should do. I'm going to be determined to do that thing. I'm going to be dedicated to, when I make a mistake, when I fall down, when I falter and have a setback, to get up and get going again. Those kind of internal motivations, internal pushers that can break the inertia within our lives and get us going and keep us going on the right path as we go. I heard a quote many years ago, and I remind myself of it often, and I want to share it with you today. And it goes like this: we rarely feel our way into action, but we can often act our way into feeling. If you want to feel motivated, you want to feel those positive feelings about what you're doing, about eating better, about losing weight, about exercising, getting healthy, the best way to feel excited, happy, feel something that will help motivate and push you on is to begin doing what you know you should do, and then begin to see even those early results. That is exciting, and that motivates us. But it only happens when we make that decision to act. For me right now, I am a little over 3 weeks into the new year, which means I'm a little over 3 weeks into my new program of eating better, cutting carbs, running and exercising, and trying to get going. Now, I'm going to be honest. When I started, I was not externally motivated. I was not, feeling all these great, happy, excited feelings about doing these things. I was motivated by the fact that I knew I needed to do them, by the fact that my health was suffering, and my future outlook as far as my health was concerned was not good. I needed to do something. Therefore, I started. When I went and started running that first day, I didn't want to. I knew it was going to hurt. I knew it was going to be hard. I knew by the time I was done, I was going to be tired. But I made the decision and the commitment and was determined to do it. And what I found was that even in doing it, once I got started, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And then, pushing forward day after day, I found that it gets easier. You get on a program that you can work with, and it gets a little easier as you go, and so you can push yourself a little bit further. The same way with changing my diet. I hate that. I just, I'm a stress eater, and I'm also one who just really, really enjoys food. So making those changes weren't something that I was excited about doing. But as I did it and then kind of got used to some of the things, the changes that I was making, I began to see results. A little over 3 weeks into the program, I've lost 12 pounds. And also, I'm on the very last notch on my belt. I'm going to have to go buy a belt this weekend. Those are little steps that are hugely motivated. I get on the scale and see, hey, I'm down 12 pounds from where I was on January 1st. That's exciting to me. Every day when I put that belt on and I realize, hey, I'm on the last notch and this thing's starting to feel a little bit loose, that's exciting to me. I do want to say something here, because for those of you ladies who are watching these vlogs, I know everybody knows. I don't know why. It's just a biological fact. There's some science behind it. I don't know what it is. But the fact is, guys just lose weight a little faster and a little easier generally than ladies do, especially when you first get started. My wife and I many times have tried to lose some weight together, and I always lose pounds before she does, and I lose more pounds than she does, and that can be frustrating to her. So ladies, I especially want to tell you that celebrate every little step forward, every little success. Because it is significant and it will make a difference. And I know sometimes it's harder for you than it is for the guys. Don't be discouraged by that. Just celebrate every little success and allow that to motivate you to keep going. So my encouragement to you as you are getting started or as you are trying to keep going and not fall off the wagon, my encouragement to you is don't fall into believing the motivation myth that somehow I've got to be excited about this in order for it to, in order to make it happen. That I've got to be happy and have some kind of, excited feelings. Just make a decision, make the commitment, charge forward, be determined that you're going to be a success today. Don't worry about tomorrow, next week, next year. I'm going to do what I need to do today, this hour, and keep moving forward. And I promise you that those feelings of excitement and those positive feelings, they're going to come, and they're going to come very soon. Before you go today, check out the description down below this video. You're going to find some great links down there, including a link to my Amazon page where you'll see some of the products and things that help me along my journey, and some of them may help you as well. You'll also see where you can connect with me on Instagram and follow some of my progress there. I would love to connect with you. Well, I hope you have a happy and healthy week, and I will see you next Thursday.